as swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon, and all the strength of a raging fire, and as mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Such classic Disney lyrics from the movie Mulan portray exactly what a man should aim to be. However, words such as passion, respect, and integrity are not quite suitable when it comes to describing Sidney Crosby. Sure, he may be passionate about the great game of hockey and respected for his skill and accomplishments, but the view overshadowing those traits is dauntingly grim. Yes, Crosby has won a Stanley Cup, but as soon as he won it, he boasted and celebrated so much, in front of the opposing Detroit fans, I might add, that he forgot to participate in the oldest and most honorable tradition hockey has: shaking hands at the end of a series. From Pee Wee Kids League all the way through college, every game is ended with hockey's eldest tradition of shaking hands. To skip out on such an important aspect just to gloat is not something any real hockey player, nay, any real man, would do. This is what Detroit Red Wings star forward Heinrich Zetterberg had to say about the subject. I think it's something you should do. I don't know why I didn't do it. It's disrespectful. To add to the list of Crosby's faults, Sidney Crosby somehow complains more than Dr. DeWitt assigns those 10-question quizzes.
Questioning Sidney Crosby's play between the whistles, he works hard, produces consistently, and is one of the most respected players in the game. His act after the whistle, however, apparently isn't quite so beloved. In a recent survey on ESPN.com, Crosby voted by fellow NHLers as the league's top whiner. 52% of the vote he got. Number 2 on the list at 8%.
Here's a little proof to add to my testimony.
As a player, you don't like seeing a guy on their team get a hat trick. That's usually not a good sign.
With Caps raining down to celebrate the grade 8's first playoff hat trick, Crosby, the captain, approached an official to try to get on with the game.
People kept throwing hats. I was just asking if he could make an announcement to pass some stuff. Wasn't complaining or anything.
Would you take pride in having this sort of recognition in the league? Do you want your kids to have him as a role model in the future? To make him even less admirable, Crosby's beard-growing abilities, a hockey playoff tradition, are comparable to Tiger Woods' abilities to keep endorsements. His annual whisker beards are a disgrace to hockey in general. Of course, I have not forgotten about his one largest and most recent accomplishment, his gold medal. And for those of you who don't remember, that gold medal game was against USA, and he scored the overtime goal to break the hearts of the entire nation. Again, even in the midst of achieving one of the greatest honors he will ever receive, he achieved it by stabbing a dagger through the heart of the world's most powerful country. Don't get me wrong, Crosby is one of the world's most talented players, but to be able to respect him as a role model or a man is a tough task. Because of his disrespect for the game and players, the amount he complains, and the reality that after the Olympics, many people find him to be a communist, I find it impossible to support Sidney Crosby. I suppose in Sid the Kid's case, his complaining was a bit too loud to hear the words of the Mulan song as it fell upon his deaf ears.